Yeah, me late for class? I highly doubt it. It's still 5 minutes to go. So we got 5 minutes. You guys can sit over there and chat on the side. I see your live chats. Couple of you texted in. So according to this, at Christy and Alex, and then somebody else said hi. Not sure who that was, but it's a 763-670 somebody. All right, so once you get in, all you have to do this morning is just say hi. You don't have to go here for attendance. Once you say hi on this, on the live chat, I'll have it during class days. Yeah, you turkeys. All right, let's just say hi over here on the live chat. We have like 4 minutes before class begins. So time to wake up. There you go, Connor. So we got Connor, Ethan, John, Maddie, Janie, Alex, Ethan again. Christy Fink, where are you at? You already called in, but let's get you on the screen. And I have my phone with me. So you can always call if you can't figure something out on the thing. Okay, got my phone up and running. Oh, Laura made it. Austin made it. Hey, great. A few more people, and it's still got 3 minutes. So everybody should be getting there. We need a couple more people to sign in. Or you can always text me if you can't figure it out on the side.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Miss Klein.
Are you teaching?
Well, we're not. We got 3 minutes yet to go.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Take a look.
So what do you have?
Well, we have Janie showed up, Maddie showed up, John showed up,
Oh, you have
Ethan, yeah, Connor, Alex, and Austin and Laura so far.
So Alex, his works today?
Yep,
Okay. Alex books?
yep.
Okay. 'Cause
And
yesterday.
Jada just showed up, and
Okay, cool.
yeah, and then the 6 feet. Connor wants it 6 feet away.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, me and Mr. Klein are the only ones here. Occasionally, Mr. Fisher, and so yeah, we don't do. Now she's 6 feet away. Are you? Are you comfortable with that now?
Totally forgot that.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you later.
See you later, Mrs. Klein. So the only people we need, I think, Christy Fink and Trevor. Christy and Trevor. Okay. Well, we got, we're live now. Class should start here in 2 minutes. So I'm going to go get my record book and mark you all present or absent and worry about that in just a second. All right. So let me get through this. Anybody else jump online yet? Get their little name in the John and Alex. Isabel. No Isabel yet. All right. Janie. She might have to watch it later. Nope, there she is. Christy, I know she's up, but where's she at? Laura, Jada. Jada's there, you betcha. Connor, Austin, Trevor. No Trevor yet. Bummer. Okay, and Maddie. All right. All you have to do is say hi. There we go. I am watching. Is that Isabel? I am watching. Just say yes on your text if it is. Because I don't have anybody's number saved. think that's you. All right. All right, now we just got Trevor. I don't think he's awake. All right, here we go. You had a worksheet, and I'm going to show you how this plays out. First of all, make sure you have a calculator. If you don't have a calculator for some strange reason and you didn't take your calculator with you, you will need it, okay? You can email me or call me. This is how we're going to do this class. I'm just going to teach it like it was on the board. Just be done with it. All right? Every other day there's class. So this week, you guys are Tuesday and Thursday. Next week, you'd be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay? So every other day, because I'm giving you a day in between to do your homework. Yeah. All right. All right. There we go. All right. No problem. I got you, Christy. I got you as well. All right. Got it. All right. So that's the deal. And then your homework, you can turn it in by just taking a picture of it. Just go ahead and text me a picture of your homework or email it if you want. I don't care. I'm sending it out in an email. Everybody should have got a homework assignment in email. They're just a review. It's arithmetic and geometric series sequences. It should have looked like this here, and this here. You all should have got that. Okay. There we go. Better look at it. That's what you should have got. I sent it out in email the other day just to make sure you had it. And I said, don't worry about it. Homework, you have until midnight of the day that we have it. So here's what happens. So say I gave you the assignment today. You have until midnight Thursday night to turn it in. Now, I'm not staying up until midnight to get it. I'll just look at the time on my phone, whatever time you text it. I've still taken calls. Don't call me after 9 at night. But if you do call and you want help, it's no problem. All we do is, hey, Trevor, all we do is take it on a piece of paper. We write it down, and I'll be on my phone with you. You'll be on your phone. Have your paper out, and I'll do the problem over that. Or I can do it with this Skype session if you want, Microsoft Word or something like that. We can all do it a lot of different ways. Whatever way you want to do it. I prefer just a phone call, and I can answer your questions, I think, for the most part. And what our schedule kind of looks like is we're actually just reviewing today. We're going back over arithmetic sequences, geometric sequences, and series. And then what we're going to do is next, on Thursday, we'll have doing limits. And that'll be about a week out. We'll work on limits for quite a while. And I'm going to send you a worksheet. It'll be sent out email. So you'll have, and that one might have more time involved. But again, we're going to meet today and Thursday, and then we'll meet Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay? So no problem of next week. Every other day is when we meet. We're not meeting every day, and you can work on your homework. That gives you plenty of time. All right. Then you can always call in live if you have a question, or just over to the side, live chat me. You don't have to do attendance on the days that we have class, because when I see you pop up, then I'm going to take attendance real quick and be done with it. Okay? So, yeah, no problem there. Other days, though, you guys make sure you call me in, and then I'll get you marked down for attendance. So everybody's been here the last 2 days for attendance, so good to go. All right, let's get on with it. Let's talk, first of all, about the arithmetic sheet. It was 1 through 15, the problems were. But anything with arithmetic means or geometric means we don't do. So that means we don't do 11 and we don't do 12. We don't do 11 and we don't do 12. Okay? That we do not do. Okay? And on the 12-2 sheet, the 12-2, the geometric one, we're not doing 9 and we're not doing 10. We just don't do it. It's got geometric means. We don't do 9, we don't do 10. All right, for you guys that couldn't remember how long it's been, and I wrote down the formulas again, one more time for you. I'll go back over them. First of all, we'll do arithmetic. And it says that any number, the T of n, remember, they use A of n in there. I know we changed it to T of n for terms. It's your first term plus n minus 1 times your difference. Okay? And that's how you find it. So like, say I have a sequence, and I'm just going to borrow the second one, number 2 on your homework, okay? It was 16, 13, and 10. And I want to know the 52nd number, the 52nd term. Well, it's pretty easy. If you remember your first term, which is 16, plus how many numbers do we want? Well, that's what the n stands for. And I wanted the 52nd term, so 52 minus 1 is 51, and times the difference. And if you remember, the difference is the second term minus the first term. So your difference is equal to the second term minus the first term. That's your difference. So 13 minus 16 is a negative 3. So in this case, we get a negative 153 plus 16, or we would have 137 negative 137. That's what it was, if you remember, finding your parts. And then later on in that practice exercise, they give you some parts. They give you the first term, they give you the difference, and they give you the value. And you have to find the terminology for it. So let's say that you know the first term, and you know the difference, and you know the value out here, T of n, just plug them in, and then you can find the n minus 1, you just solve it backwards. Something like this. You might got everything up here close, so I don't have to go off the screen too often. Erase this one. Let's say we have a sequence, really easy one, 3, 6, 9, okay? But let's say that I work my way out. So I said, hey, we got a value of 36. So T of n is equal to 36. The first term is 3, and the difference is 3. Okay, so that's the information I give you. I give you the fact that T of n is 36, T of 1 is 3, and the difference is 3. And I want to know what n is. Well, you just simply plug them in. 36 equal to 3 plus n minus 1. Oops, didn't wipe the spray off good enough. There we go. N minus 1 times 3. So we get 3n minus 3. And we add 3 to it. So 3n equals 36. Or n is equal to 12. You just solve it backwards. Okay? Not too bad. I'm just trying to help you remember what we used to do. Now, if you have to find the 6th term of the sequence, you just plug the values in that you have in the sequence. Nothing special. And they give you a couple tricky ones. Let's talk about sum for the arithmetics. Sum is when we add up all the values, the first 13 terms. If you look down at number 13, it says the sum of the first 13 terms in a series. All right, well, the number of terms is 13. Divided by 2. Then you have your first term, which they give you. And they say the first term is negative 5. And they actually give you the last term. There it is. It's all set up. All done for you. If they didn't give you the last term, let's say I didn't give you the last term. Could you find the last term? You should be able to. Because all you do is you go back up to your original first formula. And the first term we give you is negative 5. Plus, we wanted 13 terms, minus 1, times the difference. And they do give you the first 2 terms. So the difference was 1 minus negative 5, so 6. And then you can find the term value and just solve that. A negative 5 plus 13 minus 1 times 6, or 72 minus 5, which is 67. So my term value would have been 67. And you can plug it right up there. Okay, that's arithmetic. Does anybody have any question on the arithmetic? Anybody at all? Any questions on the arithmetic sheet? All right. All you have to do is text me or, live chat, say, oh, I have a question. We good? All right. I think you guys are half sleepy, but that's all right. Okay, that's arithmetic. Now let's talk about geometric. Okay, so geometric, if you remember the two equations we needed for geometric, first of all, geometric is when you multiply or divide by the same number. Arithmetic was when you added or subtracted by the same number. That's how you tell the difference. And then there's a neither category, which doesn't fall under either, but we'll get to that later. But geometric, when you multiply or divide by the same number. So let me give you one. We're going to have 2, and then 6, and then 18. Okay? Now, the R, if you remember, that's the ratio, is the second term divided by the first term. If you didn't remember that, that's what you need to know for the R. The R is the second term divided by the first term. Okay? And so our formula just says you take the first term, which is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. That's our rate. And we want to say that we want to find the 10th term. We just put 10 in here. So 2 times 3 to the 10th. Whatever we wanted to do. And that's how simple geometric was. There was no real big tricks in the geometric. And if you look at your practice sheet on it, that's what they asked for the 5th term, the 9th term. And then they go back in and they do the same thing that we did over here with arithmetic. They'll give you some values. They'll give you some values, and they might not give you the first term. They might give you the ratio and the number of terms, and you just plug them in, and you work it backwards. Just like we did with arithmetic. So, for instance, let's say that I had this going out. Let's multiply by 3, 4, 3 more, 162. So, I might say, okay, I give you 162 of this sequence, but I'm not telling you what term number it is. All right, so you take the first term times the ratio, and then we don't know the n minus 1, so we have to leave that because we don't know what term it is. All right, so the first thing you do is divide by 2. So we divide by 2, so we get 81 equal to 3 to the n minus 1. And then if you remember, this one was the tricky one. You'd have to break 81 down. 9 and 9, 3 and 3, 3 and 3. So it's 3 to the 4th. Let me rewrite that. Doesn't look good. It'd be 3 to the 4th equal to 3 to the n minus 1. You have to get them to the same bases. And then so 4 is equal to n minus 1. So you add 1, so n is equal to 5. Oops. That is equal to 5. Okay, and you have to work it backwards. All right. So you're going to have some of that work to do. Okay, just a couple problems. All right. Now, for the most part, they give you everything. They'll give you the values and stuff. But if you have questions, give me a call. Or if you don't understand something, just you can text me or write me. Now, the last part of this was sum of numbers. And you remember it's the first term minus the first term times the ratio times the n all over r minus 1. Actually, we had 2 different formulas. And I'm not sure if I give you the other formula, but all you have to do is plug the values in. Okay? You don't have to find the last term in this, just the first term, and the ratio, which is the second term divided by the first term, and then the number of terms. And that's what they give you on problem 11 and 12. That's just plugging it in. They're very simple. Okay? Simple for the most part. All right. Well, I know this is a review, so I'm not really teaching a new subject. If I do teach a new subject, I'll do a lot more problems for you. I don't think I need to do any more here. Maybe, does anybody have any questions? See, I have to look at the screen and just wait for it. It's kind of interesting. Okay, so anybody have any questions? Any questions about class? How it's going to work? Just make sure you check in with me in the morning so that way I can get it for the attendance, and we'll keep that up. That way we can do pretty well on that. Hey, that's it. I mean, we're making this as simple as possible for you. Oh, here you go. Yeah, you can live stream this. as soon as I'm done with this, I save it, and you already have the thing to go to, so you can rewatch it at any time. If we get more than 1,000 hits on my YouTube, I think I get like 30 cents or a penny, something like that. I don't know how it works. So if you rewatch it, 999 times, hey, we'll be there. I'll split the reward. It's like a penny. Yeah, not really. I don't know. I think you have to have like 1 million before you get anything. I don't know. I'm not going to be a YouTube star for long anyway. We're just going to do class this way. This way it'll be easy. That way you can, I don't have to see what you look like in the morning when you get out of bed. Because most of you probably just barely crawled out of bed if I know you well enough. All right, any questions? Any class? Last chance. I mean, I hate to, disappoint you, but that's all there is to this class. Just like regular class time. Okay? Except for you're not chatting with each other. All right, well, I'm going to end the stream then. I'm going to end it, and I hope you guys have a good day. I hope everything goes well for you. If you do catch the virus, don't call me. I don't know if they can send it over the phone or not now. I'm really kind of worried about that, so just text there. All right, just joking. Have a good day. Yep, you too. All right, we'll see you guys.